Okay. Hi, everyone. If you don't know me, I'm Sierra, and Kate Netton is also leaving this call with me. But I feel like you guys know enough about either myself or Kate by now, so we'd like to start this call by going around the screen really quick and just share your name, where you're from. Kate, what should they share?
Um, who you signed up with, and then why you're coaching, why you started coaching.
Okay, so your name, where you're from, who you signed up with, and why you decided to start coaching. So, who wants to go first?
I'm also interested in if you have like a full-time job outside of coaching, etc.
Yes.
That'd be kind of fun.
What do you do?
I'll go.
Okay, yeah, Lisa, go first.
So my name's Lisa. I signed up with Sierra. I'm originally from Omaha, Nebraska, born and raised, but yeah. I lived in Austin for a while. I most recently lived in Knoxville. That's my husband's hometown. We just moved to Atlanta in January. So I'm in job search mode. We moved for his job. Clearly not a great time to be searching for a job, but Sierra's been helping me like kind of just gauge when's the right time for me to pursue something like this. So it's probably been over a year of me doing the workouts off and on, and then finally realizing we're at a point where I could jump in. So any questions?
Perfect. Emily, do you want to go next?
Sure. Sorry, I got kind of logged out. Are we just kind of?
Oh yeah, share your name, where you're from, what you do, and why you decided to start coaching.
Okay. So right now I'm currently living in Enterprise, Alabama. My husband's in the military, so we move around every 2 years, so no like designated area. So I'm a stay-at-home mom right now. My daughter is 8 months old yesterday, and kind of why I started getting into coaching was because I really love like HIIT workouts, and definitely wanted to encourage some of the people that I see on a daily basis, or like friends and family online, and I just thought this was a great time to get started doing it because I can't see them on a daily basis anymore. So
perfect. Sweet. Glad you're here. Who wants to go next?
I can go.
Okay.
I'm Megan. I'm from Ankeny. I signed up with Kate, and I go to Iowa State. I'm studying to be a teacher right now. And I signed up for coaching because I've been doing these programs for about a year, and I love them, and I found power in routine, and it just seems to work a lot with my schedule, and I think a lot of people can find freedom in it, and it's super fun. So yeah.
Love it. Yay. Lauren, do you want to go next?
Hey everyone, I'm Lauren. I signed up with Sierra. Well, I signed up with Devin officially, right? And then, so I ran cross country with Sierra in high school. So I'm from Central Iowa, and I lived in Austin, and now I live in Atlanta also, which is totally interesting. And right now I'm a nursing student, and I was a server, but I just lost my job during this whole pandemic thing. So waiting for unemployment to kick in, and it really hasn't yet. So just something I'm doing in nursing school. And I wanted to do this because I really like the workouts and I like working out, but I am like not holding myself accountable. So hopefully this will do better. I'll do a better job. So
perfect. Sorry to hear about your job. That's not fun.
I mean, like 3 million people lost their jobs, so it's not just me.
Yeah. Okay. Who wants to go next?
I can go next.
Great.
All right. I'm Sydney, and I am coaching underneath Mandy. I actually was underneath a different coach, but I wasn't getting the support and accountability that I really wanted. So Mandy and I both work at Roadhouse, so I wanted to go underneath her because she's like, oh my gosh, like I have all these girls that believe in God and like support you. And I'm like, yes, I want it. So, and I'm originally from Council Bluffs, Iowa, but I live here in Ames. And yeah, I do these workouts because I'm recently engaged. So I want to like better myself for my future husband and like my future kids. And yeah, I also just love working out, and I'm going to be starting To Be Mindset. And I hope that like just kicks it up a little bit so I can able to share more of my coaching journey and stuff like that.
Love it. To Be Mindset rocks. Awesome. We have another Lauren. Do you want to go?
Hi. I just wanted to say hey to everyone. I know I'm new. I started talking to Kate a while back. I got rid of my Instagram actually a couple months ago, but I met Kate a little over a year ago, I think. And I just started following her. I loved her workouts. I love her faith journey. I love just seeing that positive outlook in life. And that really inspired me. So I started talking to her on and off. I'm active duty in the Navy currently. I live in DC at the moment. So I just, at the time I was about to move because I used to live in San Diego, California, and I just moved here about 6 months ago. So I wasn't ready to jump into anything yet, but I just wanted to say thank you for inviting me to this group, and I'm excited. And I also am a fan of HIIT workouts, and I love the community aspect. So I am looking forward to this.
Yay. Great. And Shu, do you want to go?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Shu. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on the east side. So it's like 9 p.m. for me right now. I'm a full-time nurse in the medical ICU, and I signed up with Sarah. And I want to trying coaching so that it will hold me accountable for continue to work out and then inspire more people.
Perfect. Love it. And then I think we got one more, Sierra. Go for it.
Hi, I'm Sierra Schwartz. I actually live in Huxley, Iowa, so in between Ames and Ankeny. Yeah, exactly. And so I teach at Marshalltown Middle School. And what were the other things? Sorry.
Why you decided to start coaching?
Oh, to be more accountable. And then also because I have a little 10-week-old baby.
Oh my gosh, welcome to the call.
And so she's sleeping. And then my 2-year-old, I just put her down, so that's why I was late. But I don't know. I just want to be better for them and be able to run in the park and play and be in shape.
Perfect. Well,
and healthy habits. My 2-year-old eats better than I do. Like, she's healthier than I am. So she chooses like way more veggies than I do. She's actually like my inspiration. So
that's awesome. You guys have a team together.
We'll try.
Okay. Thank you everybody for being here. I think it's so fun for when multiple coaches join at the same time, because now you guys can be friends, you can link arms, you can ask each other questions and just kind of go into this together. So Kate is going to start the call. You want me to share my screen, Kate? Or do you got it?
If you have it up, I'll just have you share.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's close.
I will share my screen. Okay, take it away, Kate.
Okay, so piggybacking off of what Sierra just said, super cool that there's so many new faces. If you guys don't know this, pretty much everyone that introduced themselves just now is a brand spanking new working coach. So that's the same position for all of you, which is so cool. I want you to like take note of the people on this call, because these are the people that are like in the same boat as you, have the same fears and like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited to do this, but I also am so nervous about X, Y, Z. Like you're all in the same boat, and we've all been there at some point. So make a new friend. Don't be scared to reach out to people. Find someone who has similar business goals as you and run together, and that makes this really, really fun. So like Sierra said, we're so glad you're here. Before we even start digging into coach basics, I want to just kind of remind everyone that number one, like, you did not sign up for something that is a get-rich-quick business. So although many of you, as I did myself, I had income goals with this business, meaning I wanted it to kind of replace my full-time income or supplement my full-time income. And that is awesome. And yes, that business can do that for you, can and will do that for you if you do the things we're going to tell you to do. But it's not a get-rich-quick business. You are going to be in it day to day and grow just like any sustainable business would. And that's really important to keep in the back of your mind through all of this. It's a lot like our fitness journeys, where you don't just start a program for a week and then all of a sudden see these incredible results 7 days later. So keep that in mind. We're going to give you a lot of information tonight, but remember that you don't need to be an expert in everything right away. Just focus on the few things we're going to ask you to do tonight. And then if you do those things, like I said, over time, you will, without a doubt, build a successful business. So the first thing we wanted to share is that your main job is to focus on you. So raise your hand if you have already been working in a Beachbody program previous to this call. No, there's a few of you, not all of you. Okay. So then everyone else, you will be starting your very first program, hopefully very soon, for sure by Monday. And that's super, super exciting. There is not an advantage to those of you that have been in a program up to this point. You are more familiar with the programs, but that doesn't mean that your business is at the level up. Like, you don't have to be on a fitness journey to start and be successful in this journey, but you do have to start now. So your main job is to focus on you, get to know the products, and get to know the programs. The sooner you commit to your own program, the better. So talk to your upline coach about what program might be good for you if you're not already on one. And then if you're not already doing this, start sharing this journey in your stories or whatever platform you are choosing to host your business or social media. Okay, so meanwhile, you're sprinkling your story out there. You're going to be inviting your followers in to try out these fun fitness programs with you. So your results are honestly going to speak for themselves as they come. Taking your followers in along that journey with you, it makes it so much easier to actually invite and reach out to people about this opportunity, because they've been watching you and they already know a little bit about what it is. And so it's definitely doesn't feel like you're just selling a product. You're honestly just selling your journey and how this has worked for you and how this has benefited your life. And that will resonate with people. Okay. If you guys have questions while I'm talking, drop them in the chat box because we can go back and answer those. There are endless resources as a coach. Okay, so we just want to highlight a couple of them. Number one, your coach online office. Get familiar with that, bookmark it. You'll want to be on there often. That's where your customers will show up. That's where there's tons and tons of resources, trainings, how much you're getting paid, etc. So make sure you're familiar with that. You'll learn as you go. You don't need to know everything about it right away. Other places you can go when you have questions are team pages. The files tab is full of things that are meant to help you. We as coaches are open books, here to share our methods to help you be successful. So there's no reinventing the wheel unless you want to. We have tons of meal plans for you to use for your groups, challenge group post ideas, social media post ideas, invite scripts for you to start and kind of spring off of. So use that. The Coach FAQ is another big spot. And then one thing that benefited me really in my beginning, and I still do this today, is just craving all the knowledge about what coaching is. So YouTube, Google, there are videos thousands of them out there for you to help you in whatever you might be lacking. So it's if you're not comfortable with social media and how to navigate Instagram, look up Beachbody Coach social media training and you'll find one. Like, we can recommend some, but I just want you to know there's a plethora of information out there. So when I'm folding laundry or getting ready in the morning or eating breakfast when my husband's still asleep, I would be playing like these YouTube videos or podcasts and things that were training me and just acquiring all the knowledge that I could as a new coach. And then National Wake Up Call is like our weekly business meeting the corporate mentors put on for us. And so if you're like me, 10 a.m. on Monday doesn't typically work with my teaching schedule. I'm a full-time teacher, except for right now it does because we're in a weird time. But typically that doesn't work for me. So it's always recorded, and I want you to go add yourself or have your coach add you to the Beachbody 411 page, I think is what it's called. And it's in Facebook. And those will always be recorded there for you to catch at your earliest convenience. But I would make that a goal. It's like usually a 30 or 40-minute call. I would make it a goal to listen to that each week. And then, of course, our team calls are Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central. And Sierra and I typically lead those, or we ask guest speakers to come lead those. And they're just little mini trainings each week, based on something that's requested or we feel like we can grow in as business owners. So be there for sure. Okay. All right. The 4 vital behaviors are the 4 things that as coaches, corporate has put together, and they've said, how are coaches being successful? And these are the 4 things they find when they say there's coaches that are being successful in the business that are vital behaviors that you have to do every day if you want to be successful as a coach. Okay? Coaching will not work for you if you do not work for it. So if you want this to work, be in these 4 things every single day. Okay, so number 1, we already talked about this, being proof the products work. Being in a program, finishing it start to finish, and using the products daily, whether that's the Recover and Energize or Shakeology, maybe you do both. Make sure that you're doing that and showing that. Okay, number 2 is share, connect, invite, and follow up. We are going to talk about this thing called a power hour, and that's basically when we sit down to do our coaching work. Typically, an hour a day is what it takes if you can come in and sit down and really focus. And here's what you're doing during that time. We'll show you the tracker that you'll be using to do that. But basically, you're sharing your journey on social media. You're starting new conversations with people. You're inviting people in to join you for your next challenge group. Okay? And then obviously following up with people that you maybe have talked with before, people that it didn't work out that month, but maybe it does this month, etc. 3 is personal development, and this is one of my favorite parts. You're basically taking 10 minutes a day to change your life in a healthy way. So this has been huge for my internal transformation and the way that I view myself and the confidence that I have now, and my belief in my ability to be successful in this business and in my own fitness journey and as a wife and as a teacher, etc. Like every area of my life. So you get to choose a book. I have done Audible books in the past because as a busy teacher and all the other things going on, I didn't have time to sit down and read. So I just listened to 10 to 20 minutes a day while I'm getting ready for school. So currently I'm reading, if you're a current coach, maybe drop in the chat what you're reading. I am currently reading 5 Habits of a Woman Who Doesn't Quit. And I'm also reading the 21, Leaders Eat Last is the second one I'm reading currently. And the fourth vital behavior is getting other people results. So this is essentially spending time in your challenge group, helping your customers and clients get results, and then helping your coaches get results as well. So running your challenge groups, being there for your team, being active in your team. You guys obviously don't have teams to lead right now, which is absolutely fine. None of us did. But be in the team page and be a part of it and be active in it, because this is your coaching family and we are here for you. We have all been through coaching struggles. We've all been through times that we didn't know what to do, etc. So use that and use all of our experience combined to be successful. So I think that brings us to our first goal as a new coach. Okay, so we have this thing called Success Club, and basically what that is our corporate put together a way to measure essentially whether or not coaches are doing their job. This is not a you're fired if you don't get Success Club type of thing, but it does give you a good gauge of, I signed up to do my job as a coach to help people. Am I doing that every month? Okay, so hitting Success Club means that you help 3 or more people get started on their fitness journey with a challenge pack or a performance pack. The only difference between the two is one comes with Shakeology, one comes with Recover and Energize. And each of those that you essentially sell or help someone get started with is 2 Success Club points, and you need 5 of them in order to consider yourself hitting Success Club. So that's 3 people a month that you help in order to hit Success Club. What this will look like for you in your first couple of months is starting with your friends and family that already trust you, that already want to support you, that already love you or have seen you on your own fitness journey or want to jump in and start their fitness journey with you. And that's kind of who you'll probably be reaching out to first. And then that's all while you're growing what you call your cold market, which is people that are your new friends coming into your social media platform, or people that you're just now following or connecting with on Instagram that just need time to warm up and get to know you and trust you and see your heart in this, in order for them to probably consider joining you. If you follow people on Instagram and you are just new to their social media and they throw something out there, you probably aren't likely to listen to them unless you've already gained their trust or know them on other levels besides whatever they're trying to get you to join. So that's kind of that cold market versus warm market. If you are in Success Club 3 of your first 6 months, you get to go to Summit for free, which is our annual coach conference in July, which is a big deal to get to go to that for free because it's incredible. And these are just a couple other awards you can earn for hitting Success Club. Incentives, I guess, is what you would call them. You help 3 people a month. You get the 5 points you need. And then, as you can see, these are some of the prizes. Basically, if you hit SC 5+ every month in your first year, you'll get to go on our Success Club trip, which this year was canceled because of everything going on. But Sierra and Mandy and I were actually just supposed to have gotten home from Dominican Republic on Sunday, and that trip was free. We got a free hotel for us and a guest for hitting Success Club. And so that was a super bummer, but obviously bigger things going on right now. Okay. Sierra's going to take it over.
Hi. Okay. Get my chat box out of the way. Okay, so what we do as coaches is we obviously are on our own health and fitness journey, but as a coach, our main passion and goal is to help other people get started on their own health and fitness journey too. Once you have found a good thing, we need to share that good thing with other people. So to do that is we run challenge groups. So you can either do this on Facebook. However, I would suggest, if you're a brand new coach, which all of you are, I would suggest you use Beachbody's My Challenge Tracker app. This is a beautiful thing because there are more and more people these days who don't like Facebook or don't have a Facebook account. And so if you can run your challenge groups on the app, that is helpful for them. And they are getting ready to revamp the Challenge Tracker app to have a lot of amazing perks later in April. So I'm just going to say that. I would also suggest, Kate and I might have different ways of having our new coaches do things, but what I would suggest you do is, everybody is a new coach, is first thing is get the news out there, start sharing on your Instagram stories that you're kind of doing something new with your whole fitness journey. Maybe start sharing food pictures, maybe start sharing drinks of your Shakeology, pictures of your Shakeology, maybe start sharing new recipes. Just kind of start breadcrumbing that you're up to a new journey on your Instagram stories. And then make an Instagram post on your profile that is like an announcement that, hey, I've decided to start this new journey. I need some accountability myself. I'm going to be starting a new program on April 13th. Who wants to join with me? So there's different ways you could go about it. You could just jump right into your own challenge group like 2 to 3 weeks from today, or you could run a free group. We have created a template for new coaches. If you ever want to run a 5-day free group, we have this template all laid out that you can use to run your own free 5-day group. It includes 5 free Beachbody workouts. It includes a free meal plan. So you can invite people to a free group to give them community, to give them a heads up on what our workouts are like, what our meal plans are like. And then after you complete that 5-day free group, you can invite all of those people to, hey, I'm going to be starting a 6-week program on Monday. I'd love for you guys to jump in, sign up with a challenge pack, and join me for that program. So that's an idea of how you could ease into your first challenge group. And again, in our Facebook team page, we've posted that template for a 5-day free group if that's what you'd like to do. Okay, invites. Again, don't overthink this, but as soon as you make that post that, hey, I've decided to become a coach, I'm going to be running these groups, there might be some people who reach out to you and want more information, but 92% of my customers are my customers because I reached out to them. I saw them liking my photos. I saw them watching my stories on a consistent basis. So I reached out to them and invited them to join me for my next program. I sent an invite. Everybody wants to be invited to a party, even if they know they can't come. So look at your conversations with people as inviting them to your party of rocking a new fitness program, okay? So make a list of 50 to 100 names, your friends, your family, your coworkers, your old classmates. Start there. Start with your warm market because they already know who you are. They already trust you. Just let them know what you're up to. If you're going to do that 5-day free group, just be like, hey, I've been doing these new programs recently. I love them so much, so I decided to sign up to be a coach, and I'm running a 5-day free group. Would you like to come check it out? Totally free. We're going to be doing workouts together. There's going to be a meal plan. Who doesn't want to join a free group, honestly? So other things to note is it's going to be easier to invite if you're consistently sharing on your Instagram stories. Yeah, especially right now. People need community right now. They're looking for ways to stay active and not be bored out of their minds. Why not join a challenge? When you're talking to people, try not to word vomit. When I was a new coach, I'd word vomit on people and just share all the information. And some people responded to that fine, but a lot of people are going to see that it's a long message and they're not going to want to read it, and they're going to forget to respond, and then that happens. So just try to keep things brief. Keep it casual, like show your excitement and your passion for the program and for the group setting. I've found that when I'm talking with somebody, it's always great to end the message with a question, so that they have to respond, or they have something to respond to directly. Okay. Also know that it is very normal to get people to say no thank you, or maybe later, or not right now, or they feel like they don't have the finances or they don't have the time, and know that that is normal. Welcome objections as part of the process, and I have a whole another like training on how to combat objections. So we also have a script, and I wouldn't like copy and paste scripts. You always want to talk to somebody genuinely, but if you need help going about how to share about what a challenge group is and what is included in a challenge pack, we have a script that you can reference if you need help in that category. Also, follow up forever. If people say they're not ready right now, they will be ready in a month or 2 or 3 from now. People's life circumstances change, and so it's always good to follow up with people. Okay, so you've talked to somebody, they're interested in their group, you've shared the pricing with them, they say this looks great, how do I sign up? So you can sign people up 2 different ways. You can either, I would suggest you do both, grab your phone and in the App Store find BB Links. The BB Links app generates website purchase links for you to copy and paste and send to your customers so that you get the commission for it. It's super slick. It looks like this right here. You can search all the products, you can search the challenge packs, and then you can heart your favorite ones so that you don't have to search for them every single time. So I love using the BB Links app. If I'm ever trying to bundle something, so maybe somebody wants a challenge pack, but they also want the portion control containers, or maybe they also want Energize pre-workout and they want multiple things together, that's when I use Share-a-Cart, which is not an app. You have to go online to do it. It looks like this. And if you don't have this PDF, you should have either I emailed this to you or Kate will email this to you. But if you come back and you click on this, it's a tutorial on how to use Share-a-Cart. Okay, so we have 5 minutes to go. So Kate and Mandy, if you could help answer questions in the chat box while I'm finishing up, that would be great. And we will blow through this in 5 minutes. So as we've mentioned before, it is very important to share your journey on social media, because unless you want to build a business, walking down the street, knocking on people's doors and asking them to buy Shakeology, you're not going to grow a business. So Instagram, Facebook is, amazing because it's basically your billboard. It's your brick and mortar store. It's how you market yourself. It's how you connect with people. It's how you share your journey. And we don't want you to just like all of a sudden be posting nothing but fitness pictures. Like, people love you for who you are, and you have to think, what makes me who I am? Well, I'm a new mom. I'm married to a medical student. I love fitness, so I am going to share about that. I love coaching, so I am going to share about that. But those aren't the only 2 things in my life. Like, I'm a mom, so half of my pictures right now are of my 10-month-old Navy girl. And we want you to keep sharing about things of your life, but we want you to sprinkle in what's hard for you. Share about what's hard for you in your fitness journey. Maybe you have a past of binge eating and sugar addiction like I do. Share that, because when people see that you are struggling, they can connect with that, and then they grow trust in you, and then they grow a relationship with you, and then they will, maybe eventually become a customer of yours, and Wow, awesome, because you decided to be vulnerable and share your struggles on your platform of social media. Awesome. Okay, power of consistency and patience. Like Kate said, this is not a get-rich-quick business, and if it was, it would be a scam. So this is something you need to be very consistent in. For example, some of you guys maybe have been following myself or Kate for a year, 2 years, and now you're here on this call because you finally have been following us long enough, because we've been consistent long enough to, you know, build that faith and that trust with you. So no, don't be scared. Don't let fear hold you back. Just start practicing using your Instagram stories. Start practicing making social media posts. Again, if you're reading a personal development book, this stuff is going to challenge you. You're going to come across, you know, quotes that speak to you. And then that's this type of content you can take and put into your captions and write Instagram posts about. So personal development is very important to help you stay consistent posting to your social media. I would suggest trying to post at least 4 to 5 times a week on your profile, and then 5 to 10 slides on your Instagram stories a day. Okay, last slide. And then we got like 2 minutes left. So in review, pick a program. As you guys should know, we have this brand new program coming out called 10 Rounds. It's shadow boxing and lifting. It is available to coaches right now, and it is available to customers on Monday, April 6th. I'm starting a challenge group on April 13th is when we're going to start day 1 of this brand new program. So whatever program you choose, whether it's the 10 Rounds program or a different program, start it, commit to it, invite people to do it with you. Drink your Shakeology, use your supplements. A quick tip would be, yes, we're Beachbody coaches, and yes, I'm drinking Shakeology, but I don't like scream the brand name from the mountaintops because I want to generate curiosity. I want people to ask, what are you drinking? What's in your shake? What's that yellow morning drink? What do you do? Like, I don't want people to come to my page and be like, oh, she's a Beachbody coach. Okay, so you get to brand yourself, create curiosity so that people can ask you what you're up to, and then you can converse with them and invite them. Okay, we want you to draft your first coach social media post as soon as possible. You can draft it up, send it to your upline coach, and they can help you edit it if you are comfortable with that, or if you're confident, just put it out to the world. And if you want more video trainings and stuff, you can go to our team page or check out Beachbody Coach Training on YouTube and whatnot. But have fun with this. Just have fun with it. Let your light shine and share your passion for health and fitness with other people, and things will go well with you. So, okay. Wow. That was a lot of information. Know that you can go back to that PowerPoint and review it at any time, and reach out to your coach if you have any questions. Kate, do you have anything to say? I just unmuted you.
No, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to post the slides in the page and the business activity tracker you guys can start using tomorrow.
Fabulous. Okay. We are out of time. I'm going to take a quick pic, so everybody say cheese. All right. Thanks for being on tonight, guys. And we'll be in touch if you have any questions. Okay?
Bye, guys.
Bye.